So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert in that area. And I think the next phase in his career now is to start scoring more goals. He's already pretty proficient at that, but he's good enough to add many more goals to his game, and he could do some damage here too.
Okay, interesting. Tries a shot! Rabiot. Saliba, gently done. Casemiro wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior! That's a throw. Casemiro. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Matheus Cunha. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he's there to clear it. Danilo. Matheus Cunha. Such a goal! Cleared away. And it's Alexandro. That's good play. That is good strength. There are a few waiting for it. Matheus Cunha tries the cut back.
Brazil clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Matheus Cunha clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Doué! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rabiot. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Things have been frenetic in the early part of this game. A lot of action high up the pitch. Mbappe. And here's Doué. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Marquinhos tries making a foray down the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Danilo. Brazil have reclaimed it. Now it's Sara. Might be danger here. Sara. Oh, such a clever touch. Out to the right. Rafinha. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Rafinha surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Hernandez. Hernandez. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
It's Dembele! Goal! France! And France are in front!
France, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And claimed it back swiftly. Tries a measured ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alexandro. Brazil going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Marquinhos played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gusto, and it's played forward. And it's Sara. That's tidy. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. In again. Conte. Hernandez. Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Danilo. Marquinhos. Gabriel shifted upfield. Oh, that's a nice ball. It is a corner. Oh, the clearance is short. Doué. And here's Kante, and he's picked it up out wide. That is a brilliant interception. And here's Doué. Marquinhos tries to clear, and it's Doué. Mathias Cunha. Oh, good spread. Can he get onto this? He is through here. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's been given away. Upamecano, aim forwards. Dembele. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. And here's Olise. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. that time. Excellent interception. Mbappe! Dembele opts to play it. Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Danilo attempts a clearance. He slings it in. That has been knocked clear. Sara. Hernandez. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Elise. Gusto hurtling down that right flank. Gusto puts a cross in. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Conte moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Elise. Dembele, and the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. Doué. And he's there to get it away. Throw it. Sara. Casemiro. And it's gone back to the keeper. Mignon sends that a long way. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Dembele. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Do have a chance to counter here. He's having a shot! Rabiot has created one goal already. Elise. Conte. Gusto. And here's Elise. That is lovely. Elise's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. All played through for the wide man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Matheus Cunha, Vinicius Junior. Hernandez, he's fizzed it forward. Casemiro. Rafinha. Brazil are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away, and he has been fouled there. That's too far for anyone. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Gabriel with the clearance. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Mbappe. Hernandez. Sara. Played out to the right. Sara. Matches Cunha. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Special. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Matches Cunha. Whips it out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. Rafinha. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And here's Mbappe, and it's Doué. Well read, and the danger is averted. Casemiro shifted upfield. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get onto this? Rabiot. Oh, it's Dembele. Doué, aim forwards. Danger averted for now. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, and that's well read. And that's been won straight back. Real chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France go into the lead. Rafinha. Alexandro. And it's played forward. Upamecano cuts it out. Out to the right. And here's Doué. Great chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid it.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Here we go again.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Gusto. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's had a shot! Decent hit and on target. Hernandez. Gently done. Great ball if he can get there. Dembele! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
France take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Elise. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Casemiro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cleared away. And it's Sara. Real chance here. He can get that clear. Now it's Sara. Now it's Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. Rabiot is there, and he can get that clear. Sara. And he thumps it clear. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Saliba can get it clear. It's a throw-in. And it's Sara. Now who's going to be first to this? Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Doué. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, that's neat. Rafinha. Matheus Cunha. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A header! Yes, it's there! Brazil are back in business. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Casemiro. Gusto looking for a runner. Dembele, it's Dembele! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's Doué. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face. Yeah, he's through, it's one-on-one! And that has been clubbed away. And he's managed to gift it back. Conte. Upamecano. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Alexandro gets across to intercept that. Lovely feet. In by Vinicius Junior. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Danilo. Oh, that's nice. Rabiot did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has been knocked clear. Saliba makes the interception. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Here's Rafinha. He's in a great position here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Upamecano. Rafinha. Alexandro. That'll be a throw-in. Nice control. Gabriel shifted upfield. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Cunha. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hernandez. Casemiro. Sara, forwards and with intent. Delivered with swing. That's an excellent interception. And that's a good ball. Rafinha. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Keeper's got good distance on that. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Upamecano. Saliba. Gusto. Olise. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior. The header comes in! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And here's Mbappe. It's a promising position. A chance to play it in. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's hoisted clear. He's found a way through. Danilo picks it up now. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Ball's gone out of play. Referee, can he finish? Really well manoeuvred. Caresses it through. Mbappe. That's very neat. And here's Dembele. Big chance! Alexandro. Aim forwards. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Alexandro. Good play through for the wide man. Saliba cuts out the pass. Alexandro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's running through. Doué! Oh, they could be caught out here. And another try! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Alexandro getting this one clear. Danilo. Sara. Maciej Cunha. Lovely. Shoots!
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
It's Dembele! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
There will be a throw-in. Moved on forwards. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He is through here!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
France get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Cross goes in there. Saliba clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things...
Olise with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gabriel. Back into the middle. Maciej Cunha! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well read, nice interception.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Upamecano. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Akliush. And he cuts out the supply. Sara has given away a free kick. Rafinha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Rafinha getting this one clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, cracking ball.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Mbappe. The decent chance! They've done it! That is simply top draw, beautifully served up and deliciously finished.
Olise really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
France could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Sara. Oh, it's Dembele. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. Conte. Akliush. That's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro. Alexandro. Rafinha. And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. What a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Gusto. Akliush. Conte. Saliba. Gusto. Olise. Gusto. Now it's Olise. And here's Olise. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aim forwards. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Sara, gently done. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Sara. And he's there to clear it. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he deliver? And the shot! In for the pieces! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
the changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Olise. Moved on forwards. And that will be the final act. Brazil perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.